You doing a horse race? We're not doing that anymore. One more. He already did that for the button. All the aces are almost out.
Yeah, the aces versus ace king, yeah.
Nah, that ace nine is gonna be a wild.
It is gonna be a wild. It's gonna be a good show.
No, I'm just kidding. No, that wasn't mine. I was just kidding. No, I'm good. I saw the trade. Chips are on there, but wrong chips.
Hey, and good afternoon from Poker House Fort Worth, located in Burleson, Texas. If you're tuning in to see the ladies live stream, we've got the Battle of the Sexes instead for you. Ladies, not quite enough ladies showed up, so they invited some of the boys, and now we're going to Battle of the Sexes. So thanks for tuning in, and we hope to have a good 3-hour fun-packed show for you. I'm Patty Matt, back here with Lorenzo. And Paul's dealing, and we're off to the first hand, which is going to be a bomb pot. We've got Tongue in seat 1, Flowers in seat 2 from Fort Worth. He wanted to say hi to the wife. Justin, brand new member from Grand Prairie, wanted to say hi to his son Chase. Margaret's back from Louisville, wanted to say hi to her daughter Mary. Lane, you've seen on plenty of these, from Alvarado. He's back again. Super Cat from Burleson wanted to say hi to Nixon and Swayze. And CJ from Burleson wanted to say hi to Grayson out there. So sit back, get yourself a nice drink, and let's see what happens in the next 3 hours. So we're on to the bomb pot. Those who don't know what a bomb pot is, it is 2 boards of Omaha pot limit. You can win 1 of the boards, you can win 2 of the boards, and you have to use 2 cards in your hand to make your hand. So Flowers has the top with ace 8, and Flowers has both the top and bottom, it looks like. And we've got a nice little size pot of 255. He's going to push. All right, Justin's going to come along already. CJ lays it down, and looks like they're going to, yes, they're going to chop the pot. Flowers wins the top. Justin wins the bottom, so they drag $45 a piece for themselves on the first hand. Nice hand on the first hand, $420. Well, Justin's got his credit card laying on the table out there. Maybe we can get some food today, buddy. Speaking of food, the ladies. Thank you to the ladies. They made a little smorgasbord back there and brought a little back to us. He's putting it away now. So thank you to the ladies. Got a little fruit plate back here. Charcuterie board. You can see it right there between CJ and Margaret. One between D and Super Cat there as well.
Oh, okay.
Paul, our dealer. Lorenzo running the board, and you got Patty Mack here. They've already taken the mic off of Super Cat, it looks like. Apologize for any foul language or anything. We don't have a bleep button back here, but hopefully we'll make it on the air all 3 hours. If you're listening or watching out there, please say hi in the comment section, who you're cheering for, what you're doing. Score of the Washington football game. Anything.
I'm small blind. Why is it on me? Huh? What happened? Straddle? Gotcha. Okay.
All right. CJ's got, excuse me, CJ's got pocket sixes.
Any two cards are good.
Flowers calls with his ace-5. Justin's got king-2. He calls. Lane's got king-10. He calls. Super Cat Jack-9 suited. So we're going to go to the flop with, it looks like, 5 players. Or let's see, did Super Cat raise 35? CJ threw in the best hand. We got a couple of folders here. So we're going to go to the flop with 3 players. Super Cat takes the lead with her jack. Looks like she's going to fire out a pretty good sized bet. Lane's going to come along with his king-10. Queen helps nobody. We go check, and Super Cat's going to drag down the pot. First blackjack, or first Texas Hold'em hand. The ladies drag it down. The men drag the first hand. So in the battle, we're even so far. What's up, Hunter? How you doing, man?
I'm sure somebody's mic picked that up.
They got an open seat if you want to come out. The men might need some help playing against these ladies today.
Please tell me this is closed captions. Hey, hi. Yeah.
All right. We've got some new graphics this week. I'm trying to figure some of them out, too. UTG means under the gun, so under the gun 1, under the gun 2. All right. Clock comes 5-2-2. Let's see if anybody fires a bet out there. Usually in this case, the first one that fires a bet wins. Who's going to represent the ace? I know somebody's going to. Yep, there we go. D's at it. Lane folds. And D takes down the pot. The ladies are showing the boys what to do right now. I'll tell her. Did the Eagles win today? And it was a close game last time I was watching. If anybody's got a Washington Redskins Commander score out there, please let me know.
James, is the Chiefs game on anywhere? Chiefs?
We're on to hand number 4. Apologize, I'm still dealing with a scratchy throat. So, apologize about that. CJ hits top pair here. It's an 8. Looks like Lane. Oh no. Lane catches a 5 for a gut shot straight. That's going to crush CJ here. Nope. CJ has the flush, so excuse me, on that. Lane goes all in. I don't foresee CJ folding here. Nope. CJ drags a big pot. The ladies are dominating so far in this. Thanks, Hunter.
That's it. That's it. Even have the pair of eights on the flop, too. Top pair with a...
CJ drags down a good size, almost $400 pot. Boys better wake up. The ladies came to play today. They knew it was their live stream.
Yeah, that's a rough 5.
Even though that 5 made Lane straight, that was a horrible card for him. Have no fear, though. Lane's been felted once, and he rebuys, so we got a long time to go. We're just down hand 5.
I thought you went all in. Check raise. Oh, yeah, check raise, yeah. No, yeah, that was a really quick all in.
All right, Margaret wakes up with a nice size hand. Ace Jack.
Is that a strike or a bet?
He's got Jack 9. All the way around. Looks like we're going to have quite a few players going to the flop.
Man, almost a family pot.
6 of them. Another good sized pot. 10-5-2. D catches a 5, but certainly she can't think she's ahead. Nope, she folded.
You wouldn't have gotten any money out of it.
Looks like Cat threw out a bet.
10.
Goes turn. And Cat does. Her little $10 bet pays off. She hits the straight. Mike's going to try to go over the top, represent something else. I don't think she's going to fold, is she?
Can't help but ask for a red 6 on the river. And it came.
No, she's not going to fold.
Well, who wants it more? I mean,
She's like, what could you have? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
you could just go all in and bet me off of it.
Little does she know he has the bigger straight. She's going to pay him off, it looks like.
That's why she don't have a mic.
And she does. Wow, that river card helped them both. It just helped Mike more. Or Flowers, sorry. That puts Flowers into first place so far with the chip lead, followed right behind him by CJ and Super Cat.
See my driver's license?
So far, we've got 4 people in the plus and 4 people in the minus.
And the driver's license.
We're just getting started.
And then the driver's license. You know the driver's license or the poker house ID? Insurance card?
Oh no, Flowers. I think I heard the conversation earlier. Nobody believed that his name was Flowers, so they made him show his ID. Now they're saying it's a fake ID. His name really is Flowers, ladies. CJ's checking it out just to make sure.
Oh, man.
Now she's ragging on him for all the other details on the license. So
990919. Like 45? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd say at least 44.
all right, 2 good hands here.
So many years. So many years have passed.
Wait, your last name is Flowers.
Yeah. But he didn't say it. I didn't say my first name was Flowers.
We have 3 players going to the flop. Tongue has the lead so far. Justin gets a straight draw. And now he hits his jack to take the lead. Fires a little bet there to see where he's at. Tongue comes along and Tongue's going to fire out a pretty good sized bet here, it looks like. I don't know if Justin can call. Never played with Justin before. He's brand new today, so welcome to Poker House, Justin. He does fold the winning hand to the aggressive better.
I needed a 10 or another jack. She just got my address. I don't know.
We know what you're going to do with that.
That's the hope.
Well, if you're just tuning in expecting to see the ladies live stream, we've had a shortage of ladies, so the ladies said, hey, let's do a battle of the sexes. So you see the ladies on the left half of your screen, you see the men on the right hand side of the screen, and they go on a battle of the sexes today instead, so still should be a great game. Coming to you live here from Poker House Fort Worth, actually located in Burleson, Texas, off of 174 next to the Walmart. And if you're enjoying this, we've got another live stream tomorrow night. Patty Mac's live stream, your very own live stream starting at 7 o'clock tomorrow. And again on Wednesday for DJ's game. So got 3 days worth of live stream coming to you this week from Poker House Fort Worth. So we thank you for joining us. Spread the word. And tune in or come out and play. There's still room for one more player today. Get out here and get in the game. All right. Tongue takes the lead with his twos. He fires out a bet. 75. A little aggressive play. Takes it down, but he actually was in the lead, so.
If somebody's talking about Michael, there's like 10 of them.
I got straddle. I got $5 more. You right? 11 right?
Again, want to thank the ladies. We're always putting out shout-outs to bring me and Lorenzo some food or some drinks, and they never get answered. But the ladies today actually provided us with a nice little fruit tray for everyone. Charcuterie board there. You see it between the ladies. So we thank them for sharing with us.
Good, I don't want to straddle anyway.
And a lot of that was done by our very own London, one of the dealers here too. So thank her. All right, we're back to the poker game. Margaret's got a good starting hand of king, queen suited.
Yeah, I got Trish's ranges stored in here. GMT?
Tongue raises. I believe he just called the 20. Sorry. Still on a little bit of a delay back here. Looks like it's a fold, so it's going to go to 2 players to the flop. Both Margaret and Tongue. And that's a pretty good draw for Margaret. They both check. Margaret hits the straight.
I'll be nice with you. Okay, how much you bet? I call quit. Whatever you bet, I check.
She's going to fire a bet out.
I'll be nice with you. You want all in, I call you quit.
Tongue calls. Her straight gets even better. So she's not going to go anywhere. And Tongue's going to fold right here, and we're going to go to the next hand.
Good bet.
The show is 9, which is no good whatsoever. And Margaret's going to pull down a almost $200 pot. Played with Margaret 2 weeks ago. Very good player. After this live stream was over, she played in the tournament and did very well on that as well. Speaking of that, we have tournaments here twice a day. We had one at 12 o'clock, and I was fortunate enough to chop for first place. Mr. Terry Tosh himself. So back on the win streak. And we've got another tournament tonight at 7 p.m. Hold'em with one bomb pot round every time change, every level.
Taking away my straddle. I see how you are.
Yeah, you sat in the wrong seat.
Yeah.
Too bad.
I know. I just want to sit down. He's like, Flowers, come over here. I'm like,
You would have been on the good side.
I was sitting to the left of you. Sitting to the left of the other people.
Super Cat wakes up with a pair of ladies. Pocket queens. D's got an okay starting hand, a base deuce suited. Looks like Tongue's going to provide some action today in this game, ladies and gentlemen. Calling with his Jack 7. I know that would make Jake down at 52-20 happy. Uh-oh. And Super Cat's not going to mess around anymore, and I think everybody's going to go away, and we're going to go to the next hand.
I'm going to let this go that I really shouldn't even have called 5
Yep. Lane was trying to sneak in there. Lane did sneak in with his 6-9 because in today's game, anybody who wins 6-9 is going to drag $5 from everybody at the table, just like the guys play 7 deuce. The ladies' game plays 6-9. So we'll see how Lane fares against the queens. I think they're trying to figure out whether they're going to run it once, twice, 3 times. Lane's probably trying to get 3 or more out of it. We'll see. Hunter, keep me updated on that Washington score if it changes at all. What's up, Mark? Thank you, sir. Hope to see you out later this week playing. If you're just now tuning in and we're expecting the ladies live stream, like we said earlier, Cat drags that big pot, so Lane's going to reach back and reload again, it looks like. So, if you're just tuned in and expecting to view the ladies live stream, not enough ladies showed up, so the ladies said, hey, let's have a battle of the sexes, and so far the ladies are dominating, it looks like. 3 of the 4 top earners are ladies, and the other one's named Flowers. So we got a fun-filled afternoon for you. Thank y'all for tuning in. If you're not doing anything later, come out and play in the 7 o'clock free roll tournament. Watch the Cowboy game. Be a fun-filled evening. Sundays here are usually pretty wild and fun. All right, so we're going to the flop with how many we got here? We've got 3. That hits absolutely no one. In this case, it's usually first one that bets pulls the pot, but they all check around. A 5, no one. Well, here goes Tongue. He wants to buy a pot. Lane may say not so fast. I don't know. He did. He called 30. And Lane hits the river for a 7. He's going to get paid off. Look at those charcuterie boards the ladies provided. 6-0. Come on, Hunter. We need some scoring in that game. You know Justin personally, all right. King Squad, Justin's first day out. He's already gotten himself into a live stream, so hopefully he contacted some friends and said, watch, I'm on TV. He did tell me to say hello to his son Chase, so Chase, if you're listening. Dad says hi. Margaret says hi to Mary. Flower said hi to his wife. And Super Cat said hello to Nixon and Swayze. And CJ says hi to Grayson. Other than that, hi to everybody out there listening. Let us know where you're tuning in from. We always love to figure out where everybody's listening or watching from. Got any questions, feel free to ask. Oh, you're Chase? Okay, hey, Chase. King Squad. Oh, Chicago 6, Washington 0? Why is he telling me 0-6 Washington? Well, here we go. Again, we talked about the men on the live stream normally play 7 deuce. The ladies are playing 6-9, so Margaret's in a hand with 6-9. We've got a couple other decent hands in there. Let's see what happens here. Jack Tong takes the lead. D fires out with 6-9. Okay, I thought Margaret was the one that had 6-9. D calls. Tongue all in with a 63. D call is 6-9, hoping to hit it. Another 5 and a 2. Tongue's going to drag that pot. D goes down swinging with the 6-9. All right, thanks for the clarification, guys. Hi to Paul, Daryl. That's not going to help you in the game later. I'll tell him you said hello, though.
He's like, nah, I don't want to sleep on the couch tonight.
Daryl, did Cactus Jack sign up for tomorrow's game? All right, we're on to hand number 12 already. We've had, I believe, 3 people felt it already in 12 hands. No fear they bought back in and ready to go again. All right, this is going to be a hand of all gentlemen this time, so one of the guys is going to win. Again, if you're just now tuning in expecting to see the ladies stream, only 4 of the ladies showed up. They invited the boys, and now we've got a battle of the sexes today instead. Got a lot of new and upcoming stuff coming up this month here at Poker House Fort Worth, so hopefully you'll tune in. Got another live game tomorrow night, Patty Mac's game. And then Wednesday we got DJ's game. King, Queen. Lane lays down as the best hand. Tongue's going to shove with the flush draw on the king. Just looks like Justin called, and Tongue hits his flush on the river, although he didn't need it. So he went from almost out to pretty healthy in 2 hands.
All right, well, I'm glad this was over here. You got that 200?
What do you have? Aces?
No, I had ace queen.
Ace queen?
All right. If you've never been out to Poker House Fort Worth, we invite you out. If you've never been out, you come in, tell them Patty Mac sent you. They'll give you a free day's membership. With that membership, you can enter 2 of the free rolls for that day. You can sit down and play cash. Cash does cost a little extra for your seat, but you can at least get in for the membership. We always, first responders and veterans, get in free as well. So make sure you let them know that you're a first responder or a veteran if you come out. It's a great time. Great staff, great people, fun players. Just an all-around good time. All right, we got 6 people going to this flop. And Tongue takes the lead again. He does have a open-ended straight draw. Super Cat has middle pair. Ooh. Dee's going to call 50 with her open-ended straight draw. And Dee hits her straight. Is she going to fire it? Yes. And she's going to drag down a nice size pot of 434. Tongue just built his stack, but that's what's fun about watching these games. They can change in a heartbeat, and there it goes. I'll let your dad know you're watching, Chase. I'll let Super Cat know that her family's out here watching too. And Daryl, I'll let Paul know you're kissing his booty and saying hello to him. You got Patty Mac and Lorenzo coming to you live back here. Lorenzo running the show. Got a bomb pot. We're already an hour in? That's awesome. No, we're 30 minutes in. Those of you who don't know what a bomb pot is, you get 4 cards down. It's Omaha High with 2 boards. So you can win one of the boards. You can win 2 of the boards. But you have to use 2 cards in your hand. They can be different cards on each board. So we'll see what happens. Let's see. Tong has the best chance right now. 38% chance to win one of the boards. All right, let's see what's going on. They got 4 players right now. Queen. Lane. -2%. Lane folded his trip. No, he didn't. He still got 3 jacks. Super Cat has a king queen on the top. Lane doesn't know that Tongue also has a jack with a higher kicker. But he also has a flush right now, so Lane's going to have to hit a... Nope, he's going to fold. Good lay down, Lane. It's probably going to be a chop pot. Oh, no. Cat lays it down the tongue, and he wins it all.
Everything on the bottom board.
King Squad says he's watching you, Chase. Chase says he's watching you. King Squad. Yeah.
Yeah, this is stairs. You're in there.
All right, I told your dad hello for you, buddy.
Holding all your outs, huh?
Well, little does Cat know she folded the best hand on top, but we're going on to the next hand. Tongue drags it. He's like a roller coaster ride right now. He's up and down every moment, but that's how this game goes.
You can raise it.
And we're only on hand 15.
How many times have you played on this table?
Yeah, you. What time? What time today?
She doesn't remember. She's like, I've played on this table before?
All right.
Okay.
We got 5 players, it looks like. CJ calls 15. Nope, she lays it down. Well, Lane calls 2, so we got 4 players. That hits Tongue and Super Cat.
Come on, baby. I got flood, I got cup hair, everything.
Huh?
Flood, cup hair.
And goes, drags down another pot, 167. Okay, Hunter, I'll suggest it. 5-10 game. Okay. Well, we look up there and 2 ladies, 3 guys on the calling station. Flowers is tightest so far, except for Margaret's tight. But it's been a pretty fun-filled game so far. Again, if you are tuning in, expecting to see the ladies live stream, not enough ladies showed up, so they invited some of the boys over to play, and now we've got a battle of the sexes. So they decided to draw a line right down the middle of the table with Lane. Ladies on the left side, guys on the right side.
Man, I finally won a hand.
And it's been a fun game so far.
Flop an ace high flush. Yeah. Should have been like 5 or 10.
The ladies are dominating the top of the board. Super Cat, D, CJ, then Flowers, Tongue, Margaret. And then Justin and Lane struggling a little bit, but this game can turn around at any time. Here we go with hand 15. Or 17, sorry. Got 2 people looking for hearts. Justin and Super Cat. Oh boy. Tongue is hitting some hands right now. Checks his kings. think he's going to fire a little. Yep, he fires a bet here. Cat's going to fold. Tongue's giving him a lot of free information, showing his hands every time, so probably helps some of the tighter players.
I had a suited ace.
Something I've learned to stop doing.
I had a suited ace, and it wasn't any of those suits out there.
They want to see your hand, make them pay for it. Good time to remind you that Poker House Fort Worth has 2 tournaments a day, a noon tournament every single day. I was fortunate enough to chop that pot today with, chop it meaning split first place with Mr. Terry Tosh. And we've got another nighttime tournament tonight at 7 o'clock. Texas Hold'em with 1 bomb pot every blind level. So come on out and play, or there's still plenty of time for you to get in on this live cast. Got at least 2 hours left of it. Come out and join us. Yeah, Ross, just like I was saying a minute ago, if you tuned in to see the ladies live stream, only 4 ladies showed up. So they invited the boys over for a battle of the sexes. And so far, the ladies are winning the battle. All right. CJ's got 2 pair. Justin has just a 7, so I think he's going to get away from this. Notice the ladies eating. They brought some fruit trays, and I think their friend London made them charcuterie boards. Thank her for doing that. Thank them for bringing a little plate back here to us, too. Yep, we still got 1 seat open. And you ladies are listening out there want to come take that seat, or any of you guys out there want to come and take that last seat, come on. If you're enjoying this stream, tomorrow night we've got Patty Mac's live feed coming to you from 7:15 to 10:15 tomorrow. And then DJ's game on Wednesday from 7:15 to 10:15. Gonna have to miss that one this week. I'm gonna go up to Choctaw and see if we can't win a ring at the World Series of Poker up there. But so far, looks like Margaret has the lead. Yep, Margaret's going to take it down if she stays in the hand. That's probably going to... Well, Margaret picked up 2 pairs, so she's not going to check. Super Cat already folds just when Margaret starts grabbing chips. And Margaret drags down a nice little $100 pot. Shout out to our dealer Paul again tonight. Thank him for dealing this. Actually today, we're back here in the room where I forget if it's day or night. Any new updates on the score? I'm playing on Wednesday, Hunter, and It's a 2-day if I make it past day 1. So we'll see what happens. I think the whole tournament starts on Wednesday, so there's 2 sessions going on that day. Yeah, you can buy in there at Choctaw.
Yeah.
They had some crazy lines last time I was there.
Yeah.
Trying to buy in, so it might be better off to do it online if you have the opportunity. All right, we got D and Lane in this hand. Lane's got 2 pair. Gonna drag the pot. Nope, D's gonna. One thing, D's not afraid to throw bets out there, and Lane is not gonna go away. 2 pair, so he pulls down a hand, and he's excited because I think that might have been the first hand he's won. Here's what I was just telling you about. Every day at 12 p.m. here, we do a $500 guaranteed lunchtime free roll. As I always say, come out during your lunch break. Lorenzo always says, come out when you wake up. For those Gen Xers or whatever, you can register all the way until 127. It's 0 to play. You get 3,000 starting chips. You can add on $10 with the staff add-on, get you 7,000 more. Or rebuys or add-ons for $25, get you 25,000 more. If you're new to watching us here, thank you for joining us. The targets there are RF readers, radio frequency readers. And that's why you see the players sometimes rub their cards back over that a couple of times, or maybe we didn't read their cards. Where Lorenzo sometimes has to input the cards back here for us. And then when you see it's on that player, it lights up. It's a pretty cool feature on the tables too. Four people going to the flop. D hits 2 pair, but Cat hits a flush. And Cat bets 45. He's going to drag that pot. That wasn't 2 pair, I'm sorry, that was a queen instead of a jack that first showed up on the board. 9-0 Washington. What's going on? Why aren't they scoring any points today? Jaden must be struggling or hurting, and Caleb can't throw anything, I guess. Thank you, guys. Thank you for updating me on that score. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. We're back here in a little closet. There's plenty of TVs out here to watch when you come out, but we're in a little closet on a 15-minute delay, so we appreciate y'all helping out.
Can it be? Can it be?
Oh boy. D wakes up with the first time aces today. Margaret, I call for $40. She's a pretty tight player, but I think she'll call for $40. Because D is kind of, she raises on a lot of hands. So Margaret's going to come along for 40. Justin, 3-2 of diamonds. He's kissing his chips goodbye.
I haven't hit nothing all day. I don't know why I'm going to start now with this hand.
I mean, you might as well try.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, but he hits 3, 3, That's going to crush D here in a minute. Oh. Yep. There's no way Justin's going anywhere now. He's going to get the rest of her chips too because she's not going to lay down pocket aces.
Huh? Oh, yeah, did he?
And the Ace of Hearts. I don't know about this one.
Yep. That's not one of them.
Yep.
Hit that quad.
Yes.
And Justin makes the boat. That's just a case on sometimes. This is a crazy game.
I'm like, well, let's see a flop.
He had already gotten his money out to rebuy and everything.
Does the full house have to use both cards?
But he doubles up instead.
Not him, bro.
No, one
I
for
just
the
been left
boys.
to gamble. God damn. You bet $50. He gambled.
And Dee digs back in her pocket and throws some green bills across the table. Means she's going to be reloading.
No, and I saw the second one too. I'm like, somebody's gonna be mad. Somebody's gonna be mad.
That gets Justin back in the game. Those stats on the bottom aren't right now because obviously we know he just picked up a nice big pot. And we know D's down at least 300.
On the flop. No, I wouldn't put that in pre-flop. 3 high pre-flop.
Super Cat remains at the top of the board today, followed by CJ. The two ladies are winning this battle of the sexes, we've called it today. Thank you, James. They're looking out for us today, buddy. What's going on?
Segregated. We had a little meeting while you were getting drunk. Yeah, what do you mean yeah?
James is excited today. If you don't know James, he's one of the managers out here.
Well, I was gonna
He's been wanting to do a battle of the sexes, and it came to fruition today.
put that back. What? Check. Oh, sorry.
So,
Check.
and it's been everything it was built up to be in the last 15 minutes.
Oh, we're not. It's the other one. Yeah. Yeah. I almost did. I was like, oh,
Super
no,
Cat's
they're
got
gonna
a
quit game.
pair of pocket eights, and that's what bolted me to the win today. Was eights were my number,
Okay, she give you, I give you.
and as far as that goes, they were Terry's number too. So pocket eights versus King 9.
Big lick.
Throws it down. It looks like. So Cat's gonna drag a little pot, go on to the next hand.
How'd it hit?
That's okay. I give her what they say, they give her, I give her her number.
She had pocket eights. Still had a long way to go. I was gonna hit that second deuce, and you know it.
Damn, they got pocket eight, but
Sounds like they're having a lot of fun out there. We've even got the door closed, and we can hear them screaming and yelling in here.
One of the few times I've actually hit quads when I had snowmen.
Just happy not to hear Ron singing yet.
Oh, I didn't do it all the time. You flop quads all the time. It happened to me once.
We are on to hand 24. We normally get about 70 to 75 hands in that 3-hour period. A little less hands than normal because we've got to make sure everybody's cards are read. They fine-tuned the table this week, and it seems to be working a lot better. Oh, no, Roxanne. Yep, Roxanne. She's coming later, probably.
Josh Allen. Only 13.8 points? That's awful. Oh, that's 2 passing touchdowns, too.
Cat's looking around. No, I'll fold.
Where's my phone? Oh, it's over there.
Fold, fold, fold. And Pong's going to drag it down with the ace queen. Okay, the Eagles won a game. Hoorah, hoorah.
Because I give you $10, I won't get back.
Cowgirls are probably going to get crunched by the 49ers tonight, too. So
Oh, yeah, that's pass interference all day.
you never know. Maybe the $5 billion two players will
Not with
step
you're
up and
tripping over
do
the guy
something.
that's pushing you down.
All right, Justin wakes up with a pair of Pocket Kings. Smooth calls for 2. He's going to get some action from Lane here, raising it up. 20.
No, I played his 3
Cat's
deuces
going to call
backwards earlier.
20.
He didn't give me 3 3.
Let's see if Justin, yep, here's where he goes over the top. He's probably going to get a call from Lane, I think. Lane likes seeing some hands, and he does call. Cat's got Queen Jack suited. What's she going to do? I don't see her calling here, but she's counting odds up to see if she should call. I say no. She's going to say no. Anytime a player picks those cards up, they're normally throwing them in, and there she goes.
Oh, the clan is here.
And Lane hits 2 pair on the flop. That's going to crush Justin here because Lane's going nowhere except all in. And if you're Justin, it's hard to lay down Pocket Kings, but when an ace comes on the board, buddy, yep, he's going to throw them down. Good for you, buddy. Good for you. Most people would go belly up on that hand, so good lay down, Justin. Nice flop, Lane.
Yeah, I fold. I can't call another 200.
And Lane drags a pretty good sized pot of $645. That's one of the biggest pots of this afternoon. Good for Lane because he's dug in his pockets at least 2 to 3 times, so he's making a nice little comeback. Super Cat remains in first place. Lane's still on the solar, but building his stack back up. In this much anticipated battle of the sexes today. Men versus the women.
Yeah, another one for the boys. Absolutely terrible.
All right, Hunter. I'll suggest that. You got to fill up a table, though.
Wish that was a jack high flop.
I'm pretty sure they'd live stream it for you. You get a table full of Hunter's high stakes poker.
King, jack, I've been fine with that.
We'll do it.
No.
I'll suggest it's Smokey today. You bring up the players. All right. On to the next hand.
16 now.
A lot of times when a player does win a hand, they like to see the next hand too. Maybe why Lane's calling with his Jack 3. He hits a 3, but Flowers hits the queen, and he checks it. Sneaky. 7-5 doesn't help anybody. Flowers going to fire out a little $15 bet. I don't think Lane's going to call it just a 3. No, he doesn't. Margaret's calling with 9, 8 of diamonds, hoping to hit a 6. Oh, CJ. CJ raises, and both of them call. And 8 comes, gives Margaret 8s, but Flowers still is in the lead with his queens. Is CJ going to fire out again? Probably not. I don't know if she's ever played with Flowers before or not. She's played in some of the tournaments. Nope. Flowers drags down the pot. 153. That's going to help him move up the charts too, I think.
what you got to write 15 bucks.
What do you think, Flowers?
I hope they're not doing it by chip count.
You don't write, you got
You
2
rebought twice?
I got 2 pair. John, I got.
Yeah, it's really
I got
mostly his
blood
money.
too.
And we're on to the next hand. Hand 27.
Well, I guess I can book 6-9.
Again, if you're enjoying it, this is Patty Mack coming to you live from Poker House, Fort Worth. If you just tuned in, expecting to see the ladies stream, well, you're seeing the ladies stream, but not as many ladies showed up as they expected, so the ladies went over and hassled the boys and said, let's have a battle of the sexes, and that's what we're doing. We've got 4 ladies and 4 guys,
Yo,
and we've had a pretty good action-filled first hour.
yo.
So if you're out there cheering on your people, let me know. I'll go out and tell them you're cheering for them.
Yo, 11 on
If you're just listening for the fun, let us know where you're listening or watching from.
Yeah.
Or you got any questions, let me know.
Little pot builder. Just a little pot builder.
All right. Michael's cheering for Super Cat, maybe because she's wearing a Philadelphia jersey, and I give Michael a hard time every time he comes in his Philadelphia hoodie. Yeah, what do we got going on in this hand? 10. Lane's got King 9. And Jack 10. D has the best hand. Is Lane going to represent an ace? Nope. D drags the pot. I'd like to give a shout out to Norman Chad, who was listening a couple of weeks ago. Hopefully you're listening again today. Tell SPN to give me a call, Norm.
Yo, they come the river. Oh. I got 8 king. Well, club, I don't get nothing. I didn't check only.
When you were calling for a jack,
I'd like to give a shout out to Lorenzo and Paul, too. Paul, our dealer. Lorenzo working our board, as always.
Good bet.
Couldn't do the game without them. And all the staff out here. Got a great staff. Friendly dealers, friendly cage, friendly wait staff, and management.
On the lady, yeah.
Come on out and see us.
I left it 25.
Margaret's got a pair of 10s. Justin thought, oh man, I wasn't on 3-2 diamonds, well, I want to play 5-4, but he folded. Margaret drags down a little $38 pot. We'll play with Margaret. She's a very good conservative player. Gonna fall on that knit stat or tight player, one of the two that probably comes up later.
Yeah, I would have. Yeah.
Super Cat remains in the lead for most money today. Flowers just creeped up on her in the second. Tongs in third. CJ's in fourth. So we've got 2 men up there, 2 ladies up there in this battle of the sexes. And we've got 3, 4 players going to the flop. Super Cat has the best starting hand. And she hits 2 pair on the flop. D hits a 10. She's going to lay it down. CJ needs a king to make a straight. Lane hit an 8 low pair. Little does he know that she already has 2 pair. Now Lane probably thinks he's ahead with his Queen 8, but he's not. Super Cat fires out a $100 bet. CJ looks like she's going to call 100. And I know Lane's not going to fold, so he may actually go over the top. And he's going to get snap called probably by Super Cat. The only thing that may scare him is Broadway. King Jack.
I didn't hear what you said.
He's going to think about it, and then I bet he shoves all in.
He's also a wrestler. Brett Michaels?
We'll see.
Yeah, the two different things. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's also a wrestler.
He's got 100 chips out, counted out,
He does that on the side.
Yeah.
and he's got some more chips counted out.
I'm going to kick your ass.
So he's going to, I don't know if he's going to go all in, but it looks like he's going to go over the top. Which he does. Maybe. Now he looks like he might throw him in.
He can fall out over here.
He's taking his time because it is a big pot. But somebody cue the, he's showing he's laying down 2 pair. What a disciplined laydown, Lane.
She was teasing you with your own.
You were dead to a queen. So, nice laydown. Super Cat checks, hoping that CJ might fire a bet. But little does CJ know she's way behind. The only way she can win is if she bets, but it's probably not going to be a good thing because Super Cat's going to call that $75 or $50 bet. Got that much money invested, you're going to call $50 or $75 to see. She does call. Stands up, is going to see she wins. Lane's hopping around because he laid down 2 pair, and he's like, I could have got myself in a lot of trouble there. There you go, Michael. Super Cat drags a pretty good sized pot, $450.
I know you have to say your bit more straight. They got Queen A.
Any update on the Washington score?
I don't know. I think that's one for the boys.
Still the same, 9-0.
I feel like that's one for the boys, yeah. That's a tough laydown. That's a tough laydown.
Are the Cowboys behind yet? No, wait, the game hadn't started.
At the turn, they don't have it there. I got an 8-3 shoot at home.
9-0 at halftime. Thanks, Michael.
Tough pair, too.
Yeah.
But I said, no. He said,
Need
well,
about
you lost how much?
40
200 there.
points scored in the second half.
Get the turn, they come to her. I call I will everywhere they sit.
CJ's got a really nice starting hand. Ace Queen. Looks like she may have reloaded. I'm not sure. Thanks. High stakes, Hunter. D picks up pocket queens.
She kept my money. She kept better. She kept
Oh, there you go. CJ fires. Gonna most. That's what I was talking about earlier, where a lot of times players just refuse to let go of a big starting hand, even though there's much better cards on the board. He may be able to get away from this. Let's see. Doesn't look like it. Let's see how this plays out. Looks like D checked again, and he's gonna see that CJ does have the ace queen.
If a queen would have hit that turn
And
in the river,
pulls it down. Good size $221 pot.
They got mini jackpot.
Setups out here tonight.
Man.
Want to remind you, if you do come out, they keep this place pretty darn cool, so you might want to bring a sweater or some kind of jacket or something. There's your luck distribution, Justin, because that one big 3-2 hand he hit was the luckiest. Lane's the most unlucky. D's down there too. But if you come out and you get cold, they've got some great merchandise here, so you can pick up one of those hoodies for $40. That's more than fair. And they've got them in red, white, and black. Caps, all kinds of cool stuff. So come on out and see us if you haven't been out. Great place. $10 gets you a daily membership, or if you just mentioned Patty Mac sent you, free one-day membership. $30 gets you a month membership. Or if you're a veteran or first responder, you get that free. Poker House Fort Worth, right here in Burleson, Texas. Tong's been aggressive all day. Fires out with nothing. Little does he know, nobody else has anything either, so he might pull this one off. A lot of times we say first one that bets wins. In this case, that's probably going to be true, but D does have a 3. Yep, they call, I guess. Oh, what happened? Nope. Sorry, guys, we're on a delay back here, so it looked like the other two called, but apparently they didn't, and Tong drags down that pot to move into the second spot. Super Cat remains in the lead. She's having a good day so far.
Can I have another 100? Yeah.
What do you have there?
240.
Yeah, on 60.
That's fine. Can I take the 100 and just take 40 away? Yeah, just put 40 in your pocket or something.
Somebody's adding on. I couldn't tell who that was. I think it's Justin.
They flop small, I bet bigger. If they flop bigger, I pull.
Anytime a player gets below $300, they can add back up to $300. Throwing to hand 32. Bree's not playing today. Lane's got pocket 2s. Margaret looks like she is putting on her coat. Like I said, it stays chilly out here. Got pocket 3s, pocket 2s, and Jack 7 of hearts. Let's see who wants this pot. Lane throws out. I don't think either one of the others are going to call, but they do not. And Lane wins with pocket 2s.
That'll be the joke that never dies.
Yeah, real slim. If you find Bree, let her know we're looking for her.
Oh, on the rail.
All right, we are hand 33. About an hour and 15 minutes in.
No, look too wide.
What?
Put on. I put too wide. Oh, man.
There you see Margaret nibbling on the charcuterie board.
That one was her small.
the ladies brought out today for their game.
There's an extra one in there because her
To thank London again for doing a lot of that, and the ladies for grabbing some fruit and some stuff from the store. That's what I say. It's always a pretty friendly game out here. Lane hits trips. CJ hits an open-ended straight, so we might see some fireworks here. CJ does not know that Lane has two of her, well, no, not two of her outs. Somebody just folded 6-5. There's a 4, doesn't help anybody. Lane did hit trips for the new game out here. CJ's down to 7 outs. I don't foresee her calling here, but she might. Doesn't hurt to take one stab at it, but I don't think she's going to call again. She lays it down. Lane shows the trips.
And a boat.
you didn't get to the boat.
Flopped a set, so they've got a new game called Fun 4, I think, something like that, where
You only get one a hand?
Only one of them counts.
get 4 different hands in the hour, you win the pot of $1,000 when you're playing cash.
Another one for the boys.
You better say 35, she called 30.
Yep, if you're just chiming in and thinking I thought it was Ladies' Day, it is. But we only had 4 ladies show up, so they went over and grabbed 4 guys and said, let's have a challenge, Battle of the Sexes. And we've got 4 ladies and 4 guys playing.
Too many up here, but they don't come to
It's been pretty heads up so far. Neither side has taken a great big lead.
Oh, he saw them?
And
Yeah, well,
Tong was playing really aggressive early, and he's kind of relaxed a little bit.
I wanted to. But I don't trust none of y'all.
Oh, somebody's got a 4. 2 people have 4. And there's ace for CJ. Justin's going to lead out with the queen. CJ calls the 16 bet. Tongue with 5-4 is going to call, hoping to hit another 4, but little does he know Lane has a 4 too. There's an 8.
20.
So Tongue's going to fire up because he's got a flush draw and a 4. Lane goes away. CJ's going to call. Justin calls with this queen. And there it is. Boy, oh boy. Tongue hits runner to get a flush. I don't know if anybody's going to be able to put him on that. Justin folds. I don't know if CJ's going to be able to get off this hand. Yep, she does. Good lay down.
Yeah, I know. I put you on the diamond draw when
He probably overbet. He could have made some money, but he overbet. What I mean by that, a lot of time you just want to get a value bet. So if he throws out $25, they're probably both going to call. One's got mid pair, one's got top pair. He could have probably made another $50, but he chose to bet big, and they both sensed it out and folded. So
The diamond on where I keep bet small.
I think I was ahead of my queen to the river.
if you're having a good time watching today's live stream, please tune in tomorrow night for Patty Mac's game. Yes, that's right. Your very own commentator. Got a Monday night game. 1-2. We'll be going live from 7:15 to 10:15 tomorrow. And we'll be back live again on Wednesday for DJ's game from 7:15 to 10:15. I will not be able to commentate that game. I'm going to be at Choctaw playing in the World Series of Poker Circuit Tour. So, wish me luck. We'll need it. but gonna go up there and have some fun anyways. Flop comes Jack, Jack 6. Nobody's got a Jack. Somebody just folded their 6. So who fired out a bet first? Justin did with pocket 5s.
Every hand.
And he's going to drag the pot. That just proves a lot of times again, first to bet wins. And by throwing out a little bet like that, if somebody has a Jack, he's going to instantly know because they're going to call or go over the top. Yep, Sean, it was Ladies' Day, but like I said earlier, they didn't have enough ladies to complete the table, so they went over and challenged some boys to come over and join them. And they have, so we've got a battle of the sexes, and we're having a fun time. CJ's doing pretty well. And the Lions did pretty good today, too. They are a force to be reckoned with. Tongue's got ace king. Several other garbage hands. Flowers raised with his king 6. Looked like all the kings are gone, so let's see if anybody hits a 6 or an ace or somebody wants to just fire and get frisky. And Tongue will be the first to bet. Flowers normally are pretty conservative players. Calling, which means to me he's going to try to fire to drag down the pot. If Tongue doesn't continue betting, which he does, and I don't see Flowers calling again. He's going to get off this hand. Or no, he's not. Maybe he knows that he's... Oh. Now Flowers is in big trouble because Tongue finally did hit his card. He's not calling again, I assure you, ladies and gentlemen. And now he's kicking himself for calling that many times. He thought he would probably push on the river, but Tongue actually hit his ace.
I couldn't call 25 or whatever you put. That ace doesn't come. You have two pairs.
Sean, come out and play in the 7 o'clock game tonight. Free roll. If you're out there listening to us, we've got one more free roll at 7 o'clock tonight. That's the Hold'em with one bomb pot every blind level. Tongue drove down a big pot there. Moves him up the leaderboard. Maybe he moved into first. Let me see. Nope, second, right behind Cat. Dropped Flowers down. Flowers is still in the green by $8. And the other 5 are in the red. Like I say, red's my favorite color, except when it comes to this portion. I'd rather be in the green than in the red. Or if you don't want to play in the tournament, come on out in the next hour and a half or so. You can still get into this live stream game. Man or woman. Comes ace king 2, which helps absolutely no one. So here we go with the first to bet. Probably wins. And that is Justin bets. And again, he drags down a pot by betting first. Not a giant pot, but they all add up. How's the live stream coming through out there today? Everything good? You hear us okay? See the graphics fine?
I don't see it.
20 minutes ago, long way. How you say yo?
Nope.
Where? How you say they put on there?
Let's hope so. Thanks, Mark. Got a few new little graphics where it's showing somebody's like UTG means under the gun, first under the gun, all those other little stats. And once we've got those stats, the other pretty cool stats are it's 58% chance that CJ will win this hand, 42 for Lane, and then of course they changed on the flop where CJ hits her 10 to 93% odds that she wins the hand, which she does. Lane lays it down.
I love cowboy today. I love cowboy today.
You like the Cowboys?
Tonight. I got 99%.
You like the Cowboys today?
Yeah.
I hope they lose the rest of the season.
Yeah, I know. Tonight, I bet they.
And we're on to hand 39.
I love him tonight.
Let's get something out of this crap.
I love him tonight.
Get some draft picks or something. What are they going to do with that? Hopefully get a new quarterback.
We normally get about 70 to 75 hands in. So Paul's right on pace, or either ahead of pace today. He's got King, Queen, and Ace 5. Look like the best starting hands. Well, it's an interesting stat. It's almost a draw on who can win this hand. Supercat has a slight lead with an ace, but Ethan Lane with the 7-4, because there's so many face cards gone, has a good chance of winning the hand. He does pick up a 4 and 2 diamonds. Flowers takes the lead. D's got a queen too. Amazing, none of them bet it. Lane did bet 15 on his draw. Flowers and D aren't going to go anywhere. Matter of fact, Flowers raises. Lane's not going to go anywhere either because he does have that flush draw. D's like, what the heck? I'll go all in. Flowers is going to call, and at this point, Lane's going to call unless Flowers goes over the top, which I don't think he can. Nope, so they both call. We got one all in, D, and then we've got Flowers and Lane. Lane hoping to hit a diamond. 3 actually helps Lane 2. No, not much. He's still looking for his diamond. And Flowers is going to make him pay for that diamond if he wants it. So he bets about 230. And I don't know if Lane's going to be able to call that. Well, that's a good question, Mark. It gauges on the size of the pot, really, and the player. I mean, between $3 to $10 usually a hand, $2 to $10. All right, they're debating. No, I don't think they can debate whether to run it 3 times because they've got another player in, and that does it in for Lane. Well, he doesn't even want to show his hand. Flowers is going to drag this biggest pot of the day for $780. One thing about Lane is he is a gambler, but he's kind of playing on house money. He did pretty good in a tournament. I believe it was last weekend at the Fort. I think he told me he won $5,000 out there. So, and then Flowers also finished first in our $10,000 or $20,000 guaranteed tournament a couple of weeks ago. So he's still playing on house money. So sometimes they're willing to gamble a little bit more. Lane still has a few chips left. I don't know if he's going to reload or not. Flowers drug a big hand, and he's right on Cat's tail for the lead today.
I don't know how much she had. 76. She had 76.
And Tong's right there with him as well. So we've got 3 players that are dominating right now.
16 free. And he called.
Thanks, Terry. Appreciate it. I did. Me and T-Tosh chopped first place.
Tips obviously don't get. Say that. It'll rebuy. Yeah, he'll.
The Rock.
Rebuy. Put your ad back on too. I need to let him know, I guess.
Yeah, so I had an okay week. I won one on Tuesday and won one on, I don't even know what today is, Sunday? Actually, I think I won 2 on Tuesday. Yes, I did. So, not a bad week. Not enough to quit my daytime job, though. Love what I do. Paul counts this out. We'll give a shout out to all those McLaughlin Insurance and Financial Strategies listeners today. Call Patty Mack for all your insurance and financial needs. Still counting out the pot. I don't know what they're counting out because he won it all. Flowers won it all.
Well, I gave you 10.
Yep, here's what we were talking about tonight. $1,500 guaranteed free roll.
So he needs 5?
Texas Hold'em with 1 bomb pot every time level. Starts at 7 o'clock. Registration ends at 8:50. $0 to get in. About $10 staff add-on gets you an extra $7,000 and rebuys for $25,000. And at the end of regulation, you can always buy more chips. $50 or $75 gets you added chips. Come on out and join us. That's usually a good tournament. Sunday nights are usually our busiest night, too. Expect nothing different with the Cowgirls playing tonight. Where it's time for a bomb pot. I always say a bomb pot is exactly what it says. It usually makes my chips explode. So you can have the nuts on the flop, and rarely does that ever last all the way through the hand just because the players get 4 cards. It's just like Omaha High, but we run 2 boards. So a player can win 1 board, it can win the top board, the bottom board, or they can win both boards. Just very rarely does the best hand on the flop hold up through the end. And a player has to use both cards in his hands. That is sometimes newer players forget about that, where they might have the ace of clubs in this scenario and 2 more clubs come and they don't get to use their ace of clubs because they have to have 2 clubs to win. Here we go. With the bomb pot. Looks like it checks around. Couple of 3s. I don't think help anybody. Well, they'll take that back. Lane's got trip 3s on the top and trip 3s on the bottom, but somebody's got to have 2 diamonds. You got to figure. Justin does. Tong does. Tong has a bigger flush on the bottom. Do you think Lane has a lead on the top? Lane goes all in. No one's on a club draw. 8-8. Nope. He's got to know he's beat with just an 8-4.
I mean, he's all in.
I've laid down the second highest nuts on this thing before just because he's showing his cards.
Yeah, I figured, yeah.
Which I guess it doesn't matter because Lane's all in and Tong called. We're most likely going to chop this pot. Unless the board pairs. And it does. Lane scoops. Lane scoops it all on the river. That's what I was talking about earlier, is that you never, ever know until that last card comes out, and there it goes again. Lane had a good hand. Tongue had the flush on the bottom, but the board paired. Make Lane's a full house.
2 threes. I didn't
And he's going to drag the entire pot of 370. That's how quick it happens.
Both are river. Hey, okay,
Yeah,
Chuck.
he
Make
had
it
half
Chuck.
of it already.
But you're lucky that river. They got everything.
What's that score of that Washington game? Any updates or still the same old boring 9-0?
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Maybe it's 30-0 now. That helped turn Lane's game around. Good size $370 pot.
Which one the bus?
We're on to the next hand.
Oh, but number.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. Yeah. But I wouldn't know who get the bus.
Yep. Again, if you're just joining us, you see those targets on the board. You see the players rubbing their cards over that several times. Those are our radio frequency readers. So sometimes we don't see that. What's really cool is you see the white light on Flowers. Now you see the white light on Justin. That just says it's their turn to play. Now it's on Lane. If you've never noticed that before, it's another cool feature of the tables. It's the player's turn. It lights up. Lane, they are playing 6-9 because that's what the girls play. The boys play 7 deuce. So if Lane pulls this down, I don't see Justin folding his ace king though. We'll see. He's got 2 of them to fold. Nope. Here comes Justin. He called the $80 bet. Oh, these players. Lane hits his 9, but Justin checked his ace. Lane's going to fire again. Little does he know, Justin's got the ace. Justin has to know he's ahead. Yep. So he's going to fire a bigger bet. And Lane's probably going to give up his 6-9 to try to win the $35 pot. And he does. Nice try, Lane. Anyways, the boys play 7-2. The girls play 6-9 for their, if somebody wins with 6-9 today, all the other players have to pay them $5. And it didn't work out for Lane that time, but it's crazy how much these players are willing to shove in just to take pride in winning the 7 deuce or the 6-9. So Lane gave it a heck of a shot, but Justin hit his ace on the flop, so it kind of ruined Lane's 6-9 plan. Hopefully he'll get a chance at it later, though.
Yeah, you did. Seat 7. I thought you said they fixed them.
If you are just now joining us and thinking you're tuning in to see the ladies live stream, you are. But we only had 4 ladies show up today, so the ladies went over to the couple of the tables and said, hey, boys, why don't you join us and let's have a battle of the sexes, and that's what we're doing. It's been a pretty close game all day. We've had ladies at the top of the board, guys at the top of the board. I think Super Cat's still up at the top. We'll see when our graphics come back up. But she starts with the king jack of diamonds here. And that ain't going to help because Lane just hit his flush, but he's going to check, see if she bets again. Wow. Dee didn't bet either. That is going to probably hurt Super Cat too because... And it's really going to crush Lane because he had the flush, checked it. Justin has it. Super Cat has a straight. D has 2 pair, but Justin has the ace high flush. Going to ruin all their dreams. Super Cats and D are probably going to be able to get rid of the hand. Lane is not going to be, and he's going to be disappointed. She wants to call, doesn't want to call. She knows she's beat. And she folds. Oh, Lane. Yep. Oh, my. I know Lane didn't do that on purpose, but he's a little frustrated, and I can understand. Justin, who just joined today, is not doing too bad. You're still listening, Chase. Your dad's not doing too bad today. Well, there you see it. Flowers has taken over the lead after that hand. Super Cat drops to second, but not by much. Tong's in third and Justin's in fourth. We did have 3 of the 4 ladies up at the top, but of course that can change at any moment. In our big battle of the sexes today, coming to you live on Sunday. Who cares about football when you could be watching this battle of the sexes?
I lost for her the river. I lost him river. He beat me river.
And we're moving on to another hand. Got a lot of people calling out there. Going to go with 5 to the flop. CJ has the best hand and flops the best hand. Ace 3. 2 pair. Fold, fold, fold. Just going to drag a little $50, $73 pot. And we'll move on to the next one. As you see in this cash game, the players are welcome to get up, move around, stretch their legs, go have a drink, whatever they'd like to do. Only thing they can't do is have their phones at the table for obvious reasons.
My front 9 in golf was terrible. I shot a 59 on the front 9.
We're on to hand number 44. Wow. Four players are going to the flop, and that doesn't really hit anyone. Super Cat's got a straight draw.
Go ahead.
And she hits it. And if there's also 2 hearts on the board, which is probably scaring her. And another 5 comes. Super Cat's going to drag the pot unless somebody fires something crazy out there. Probably not, though. She does.
Oh my God. I need a 6. I got 7. I need a 6. That's for free good.
That gets her closer to flowers. But
I need 6, but I don't know where to sit. Got free turn, free flow, good.
An hour and 45 minutes in, so we've got a little over an hour left, which is going to give me time to go register for the 7 o'clock bomb pot tournament. So I got time to get out here for that. Or, still got one open seat in this live stream for another hour. Get on out here and get in it. CJ's got pocket 10. She's going to raise to $20. Flowers. Looks like he has pocket kings, and he called.
Check dark.
Super Cat calls with queen 6. Oh, that's going to be catastrophe because both CJ and Flowers hit trips on the flop. Oh, goodness.
Let me rephrase.
CJ's heart's going to sink on this one. She's counting out chips as she should, thinking that she's definitely got the lead. Diamonds are definitely not going to scare. Well, this is where it's confusing because it says Flowers has pocket kings, but Flowers doesn't have cards. So maybe that's Justin that has pocket kings? I'm not sure, guys. I do see cards in Justin's hand, I do believe. No? I think that is an input error because there's no way whoever had pocket kings would lay that down. And it said they had the king of diamonds in their hand too. So that's just
Nice hit. Nice.
malfunction, I guess.
Flop, dizzled, set.
But CJ drags down a nice sized pot with her pocket 10s.
My ass kicked by the
I was going to say, that's
anyway.
kind of funny if
Good bet.
there's a king of diamonds on the board and somebody had the king of diamonds in their head. We'd be looking up going, hey, what's going on here?
Yeah.
But sometimes the computer does read the cards wrong, so apologize about that hand.
Yeah. Especially when you get to put the
CJ
flop set up there.
drags down a nice sized pot.
Yeah, no, I had no diamonds. Which, I mean, I know you don't know that, but...
Yeah, you'd have milked it. 25? Oh, yeah, I'm going to call that 25.
Oh, CJ's got another pocket pair. Pocket 3s. Flowers does have cards this time. Ace 10. And looks like we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You ruined Happy Home over here.
6 to the flop. That's our first $2 flop of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody has 7s. Cat has an 8. She's probably going to fire a little bit out there. See where she's at. CJ might call once. Yep, she does. It's $10. Tongue's hoping to hit a gut shot straight draw. Needs a 6. Another 8. That's going to make Super Cat the full house. She's not going anywhere. She probably checked it. Yep, checks around. Hoping somebody hit an ace, which they did not. So she's going to fire a value bet out at least of $20. Everybody's going to go away.
I don't believe you. You got 8.
And then she's going to drag down a $74 pot. Washington 12-0. They can't score today. What's going on? Kicking field goals. Jaden's probably a little hurt. He's probably not running around too much or something. I can't see the game, so I'm not sure. Here we go. Unstoppable Tong has won the most hands. Struggling is Lane. Knit, Margaret's played the least amount of hands. Lane has played the most amount of hands. That kind of goes with the struggling. Luckbox CJ, and so on. Here we go.
Right here.
Oh, wow. We got 3 people looking for diamonds. 2 king 9s on this board. 2 people looking for spades. So if we see 3 diamonds or 3 spades, we're going to see fireworks right off the bat. Diamond, nope, that does nothing for anyone. Another queen. First to bet wins. Oh, here we go. First to bet wins.
I like the first queen. The second queen sucked worse. The third queen's really out of there.
$5.
I can't even freaking call $5 with that board. You got anything for quads? I had a king. I ain't worried about the
She
king.
shows a king high and drags the pot.
I had king 9. I'll see it. I'll see them lives. I'll see them lives later. I'm gonna see every time when y'all bluff me, and I'm gonna remember it.
All right. Hand 48.
I couldn't afford
One of the things that has not happened a lot of times by this time, we've had one person that's already out of the game, but
Get out of
we've
y'all.
had several people that have been what we call felted, and meaning that they've lost all their chips, but they've chose to reload. Lane's done that several times, and we've still got time for him to make a comeback. Still got over an hour. And it can happen just that quick, too, guys. So we'll see.
Did you have
DJ drags a little pot. Nobody wanted to mess with her on that hand. You've got Patty Mac coming to you live from Poker House Fort Worth, back here with Lorenzo running the board and stuff for us as usual. If you're tuning in just now and you thought it was a ladies live stream, it is and was. We only had about 4 ladies show up, so the ladies walked over and challenged the boys to come join them so we could have a battle of the sexes, and we are. And it's turning out to be pretty good. Super Cats in first, followed by Flowers in second. So we've got a female in first, a man in second. And it's been a good first hour and a half, almost 2 hours.
Just for funsies. Maybe.
Just tuning in. There's still 1 spot available. Come out and take it.
That is true.
If you can't make it here by then,
Now for that, I'm
we've got a 7 o'clock free roll.
No, you know, paying a target on them chips. You keep those to the
You can
side.
come join in.
25.
Or we run cash all the time too. So
The lady.
You 3 ladies against 1 dude.
Yeah,
Kind of tag teaming them. I don't know if that's fair. Triple tag team, yeah. A tag team? That's
Me and you only?
you don't,
Okay.
what'd you say?
9, 7,
Guess for you.
King 10.
I said y'all
Oh,
a tag team.
Pong hits 2 pair.
You got lady you lost.
He's going to drag it down. He has won quite a few hands today.
I don't got ring. I want to give a ring. Say, I give you the ring. Sometimes I forgot I put in here, you know. I put in the meter.
Guess Tong doesn't like the green chips, so Flowers bottom off of him and gave him some reds.
Long way I put in the meter.
Guess they're seeing who can build bigger towers there.
Yeah.
Super Cat still at the top of the leaderboard. Having a good day. Flowers is right behind her. Flowers told me just today that he may not play any more of these live streams because he doesn't usually do so well, but he's doing pretty good today. So maybe we'll see him on Wednesday night. Well, he's got 1 mystery card there. So we got 4 people going to the flop. 2 5s definitely helps Justin. He's going to fire a bet. Maybe he's a little bit worried of the flush draw there. He's going to take this pot down.
full house.
Come on. This is a flush.
Ah, damn.
Man.
Tongue likes showing his hand.
But they got a pocket right there. Why I don't do it? I got no flush. But
As a player, I like that. I'll take any free information I can get.
I ain't got nothing yet. I got 4 huts.
I prefer for somebody to have to pay to see my hand. I turn them over every once in a while. If I have pocket aces or something like that and nobody calls. Or if you've done a bluff, sometimes you might throw the bluff over so next time they think you're bluffing. But normally I don't like to show my cards unless somebody pays for it. Anybody on the live stream coming out to play tonight? Or who you cheering on? Where are you at? Give me some scores. How about them Cowgirls tonight? Lane's all in with his pocket threes. 46. He's going to call it a Jack 8. Flowers going to call it the Queen 10. Apparently so. And Lane has 4 callers, so he could. Is that quintuple up? I don't know what that means. 5 times. Well, nobody's got a 6, nobody's got a duck. That leaves Lane in the lead, and somebody's going to fire out with absolutely nothing to protect him. Oh, no. I'm sorry, Justin does have a 6. Take the lead. They're turning him over. Well, that gives Lane a draw. But that's going to finish Lane's day off, I think. Nope. He's going to... He might just take a couple of hands off. Recoup for a minute. Head to the ATM. Go get a drink. Go to the restroom. Relax. Sometimes players just need a few minutes to... Oh, there he is. He's back reloaded. A lot of good people out here that play, that work here, everything else. See Dealer Darren's head there in the background. If you've never been out, we invite you out. If you've never been here, let them know Patty Mac sent you. Get a free day membership. Tell them Lorenzo sent you. They'll probably give you a free day's membership for that, too. Why not? Lorenzo's silent but deadly tonight. He's working the board for us. Thank you so much, buddy. Always a pleasure being back here with you. He's probably going to take over the last 15 minutes for me because I'm going to head out and go sign up for the tournament. But hopefully you're enjoying this ladies live stream, which you see gentlemen sitting down too because only 4 ladies showed up today. So they went over and challenged the boys, and the boys have joined them, and now we've got a battle of the sexes. So turned out to be a pretty good one. CJ's got pocket 10. She's got a real hand. See who else is coming along. She didn't raise very much. She only raised a 10. Or raised a 15, sorry. And there's a 10 on the flop. Wow, she hit the case 10 because somebody with a 10 folded. See if she gets any value. It doesn't look like it because nobody else hit a single thing, so everybody's going to fold, and she's going to drag the pot. With trip 10s again. Hopefully she put her name on the fun board. Flopping set. twice now.
She's gonna bank that for the next one.
Yeah. Can she bank that for later?
Dealer Paul doing a good job of keeping the pace up. We usually get around 70 hands, and he's at 53 already, and still have an hour left. I'd like to thank the ladies again who did the charcuterie boards and some other stuff. And brought a little back here to us today, so we greatly appreciate that. Anybody coming up tonight, bring some pizza. We'll eat that too. Back to the game. We've got some people that have some pretty good hands here. Lane's got pocket queens. He bets to 55. CJ has ace king of hearts. He's got a jack 10. Is she going to call? She is. CJ's going to call with her ace king. I don't foresee Tong calling with his 9-6, but you never know. They are playing the 6-9 game today. I don't think with all that money in front of him, oh boy, he might just be Hollywood, but no, he shoves it in there. He's going to try to bluff at some point to win the $5 a piece. Little does he know there's some big hands in front of him. And CJ takes the lead with a king. Tong does hit his 6. CJ's going to throw a good size bet out there. It looks of what, 100? Looks like at least 100. Yep, it was 100. Tong's going to fold his 6-9. Let's see if Lane can get off his queens here. Sometimes that's a problem when people have a big pair. Nope, he can't. Oh my. D's going to come along with some kind of draw, I guess. She's going to need runner. Lane's going to need one of two outs. And CJ's trying to avoid a queen. Jack. Now she's going to try to avoid a spade or a queen. Now Lane's going to go no. Oh, she checked. Oh, no, she bet. She went all in, it looks like. Lane's not going to fold at this point because he's got queens with a queen of diamonds. So if she can avoid a queen or a spade, spade here, she will drag the entire pot. If a spade or a queen comes, Lane drags it. If another jack comes, D drags it. That's a spade. Oh, my goodness. They're going to run it twice, I guess they agreed. So they're going to chop. I don't know how they did that with her being in the hand, too. But unless it was just their side pot that they were running twice. Well, that knocks D out. I don't know if she rebuys or not. Yeah. We'll see. So if you're out there, we've got 2 seats available at the moment. Still got an hour of time to play. Lane hits the spade on the top board to drag half the pot. CJ drags the rest. Wow, he went runner. But he did have the best starting hand, and good for Lane. That's a nice little comeback.
Button's right.
54 hands in. Can you guys hear the mics on the players today or not? Let us know, please. We've got mics on the table, mics on some of the players, and just want to know if y'all are hearing any of the conversation, if you can hear anything from them at all. Please let us know. The best thing about it is we cannot hear Ron singing today. Doesn't mean he won't sing later, but at least so far.
I don't remember when we started. Yeah, roughly 55 minutes.
Mike's in the comments. What's up, Mike? You got time to get out here real quick and get in the game? I'm asking if you can hear their microphones, not Mike in the comment. High and tight roofing in the house.
Earlier. That was a hard one for her. And then I know she's missed a bunch of stuff.
7-2-9. Lane hits a 9. Supercat hits a 9. Lane has a much better kicker. But Supercat turns a flush draw, so she's going to fire a bet. I don't think Lane's going to go away. Justin's in the hand, hoping for a 4, but he folds. Lane does call, and oh goodness, Cat hits 2 pair on the river. Oh.
I got there. I folded ace 30.
She's slow rolling him too.
That would have been the best $30.
Lane doesn't look like he's very excited and doesn't want to carry on a conversation at the moment, but Lane, we all have those days, buddy. Just remember back a couple of nights ago, you won $5,000, so that helps.
He pops it over 30. I can't.
Oh yeah, you're right. Justin did feel a straight. He's kicking himself right now. But he's probably telling somebody, and I'd have to pass him down my card cover. You know what I'm talking about, Mike. Nobody cares what he folded.
I raised 7 pre-flop.
No, 7 and then raise. I put only 7.
Yeah.
Can you hear the conversation from the players? That's what I was asking earlier. Anybody out there, can you hear the conversation going on with the players? Or we've had our mics turned down pretty low the last couple of weeks, trying to fine point those. If you're enjoying the broadcast today, please tune in tomorrow. We got Patty Mac's live stream going from 7:15 to 10:15, and then on Wednesday we're going to have DJ's live stream game going. Gonna have to miss that one. Won't be able to commentate because I'm going to be up at Choctaw playing in the World Series of Poker circuit event. So maybe I'll go up there and do some commentating. Lorenzo, they might hire me on the spot. Take Vince, or I forgot the other guy's name already. Spot. Saying that they barely hear the players again. Yeah, we don't want to turn them up too loud, but trying to get it where you can hear something. Justin hits. No, Justin does not hit it. Graphics are wrong. Lane wins with 7 deuce. No payout, Lane, for 7 deuce here, except for a nice sized pot for you. Maybe that'll make him smile. What's the Washington score? Are they up 30-0 yet?
Can do strut it. Strut it.
I am, buddy. You coming out? Starts in an hour. All right, I'll try to buckle up and be prepared then. $12-7 Washington. Well, that's not 30-7, but still Washington's leading. Back to the action. Trip deuces on the flop. Doesn't help anybody. Flowers leads. Now it helps Flowers. So Flowers gets his ace, checks it, hoping that Lane's going to fire a bet. He does not. Flowers throws out a pretty good sized bet. Maybe he's thinking to make Lane think, I don't have anything. But Lane sniffs it out. Flowers drags down a pretty good sized pot, and I believe Flowers is going to take over the lead for the day. Well, let's see. Three minutes, they're saying out there. Got more than 3 minutes left. Yeah, if you're out there listening, you're in the area, come by. We've got 2 seats open in the live stream tonight, and we've got a 7 o'clock free roll coming up with the bomb pot every level change. All right. Lane's got a good starting pair, pocket jacks. He bets and drags down an $18 pot. Nobody else had anything. On to hand 58. If you're just now tuning in and thinking it's the ladies live stream, it is, but they only had 4 ladies show up today, so they invited some of the guys over to have a battle of the sexes, and the ladies are holding their own here. Well, a lot of the aces are gone. That helps CJ's percentage of pocket nines holding up. Gives her the best prediction to win the hand. Got 6 players going to the flop. And Flowers flops the straight. Cat flops 4 deuce. And CJ still has her nines. Justin flops the wheel too, so we're definitely going to see a lot of fireworks here ladies and gentlemen. Somebody's going to go bust on this hand.
80, no 60.
Is that 80? That is a raise. Yeah.
Lane's got, needs a 5 for straight. Don't do it, Lane. You got 4 people ahead of you right now, buddy. Yep, good lay down. Cat's got 2 pair. She's not going to go anywhere, I don't think. Now she's starting to think, maybe does he have the wheel? I don't think she puts anybody on 6-5. She might put somebody on ace-5, but not 6-5. Her tower's shaking there. It's fixing to be chopped down some if she does call. Unless she hits on the Turner River. Looks like she's going to call the 80 or maybe raise. We had a $40 bet from Flowers, another bet raise from Justin, and now it's on Cat. And she's deliberating whether to call with her 4-2 or get out of the way. Still have 2 players behind her to act, and CJ's got pocket 9s. Yep, broke gambler. That's what we just talked about a few minutes ago, as it was the ladies' live stream, but only 4 ladies showed up, so the ladies went over and invited the boys over to play. And now we've got a battle of the sexes. And the ladies are doing pretty good so far. Oh, Kat's taking her time on this one, and I don't blame her because it's going to be a big pot. It's probably going to be our biggest pot of the day when this hand is over, because we've got 2 people with straights that have a lot of chips. She lays it down, and CJ does. So we're going back to Flowers. See if Flowers just smooth calls or if he raises here. Not in any danger of a flush or anything like that. I'd probably just smooth call. But he may want to take it down right now. We'll see. He's still thinking about it. He's going to shove, and there's no way Justin's going to lay this hand down. So is he going to reshove, or is he going to just call? Little does he know it, but he's going to go bust on this hand. But how can you think Flowers has 6-5? Justin's first day at the club, he's been playing pretty well. But you're straight against straight. And I don't know of hardly any players that would lay this down.
There's one hand I'm worried about.
Or wouldn't go broke on the hand.
I'll find out really quick if you have it. Mullen. Oh, 5-6? Yep.
He does go all in. He hates to see what he sees, but he sees it. Now he's hoping for a 6.
So 6 is the only thing to save me.
Cat also had 2 pair. King helps neither one. Jack helps neither one. And Flowers drags down the biggest pot of the day for $1,163.
You're a good player. You're not going to re-raise me without the nuts. You're just not.
Sorry for Justin,
I'm
but I don't know of any player out here that would have gotten off that hand, Justin.
just not. Good hand, good hand.
Thanks for coming out and playing, my friend. He may rebuy, he may not. I'm not sure.
But he can't go nowhere to.
Almost ripped it free.
It looks like we're down to 3 ladies and 3 gentlemen now. We started with 4 and 4. Looks like Justin's decided to sit the rest of this game out. Dee did the same. She was playing earlier. So we're down to 3 ladies and 3 gentlemen. Flowers does have the chip lead for the day, followed by Super Cat.
Men clicking me into 5 people with like pair or a draw. Yeah, I'm like he's got at least a set here.
Margaret's played really tight today again, like she normally does.
He said I'm only worried about one hand. And I was like,
Tug threw around a lot of chips early, but he's kind of settled down. Lane's back in. And we've got King 2 versus King 7. And 2 hits on the flop.
Damn, get such a hand who flop all this small.
Gives Lane the lead. Now Cat gets a flush draw. And Lane's going to drag the pot with a 2. Drags an $11 pot.
You're playing to 6.
Oh, hey, Paul. No fans out there for you today, buddy. Sorry. Except for Daryl. I just went out and said hello to our dealer, Paul. Margaret's got a big starting hand, ace king. She fires out $10. CJ's got a nice little starting hand at 8-7. She'll probably call for $10. She does. The boys fold, and it's just all 3 ladies now.
Like 3 men, 3 ladies.
we couldn't have made a hand with all 3 of our
2 of them hit an ace. CJ's going to be able to get away pretty easy. Margaret's got ace king. Will the Super Cat know? Margaret raised it up. She calls. Margaret has the king of clubs too, so she's probably not very scared. They're checking out. Margaret drags down a $121 pot. Gets a fist bump from Super Cat. One of the things, Super Cat is a very kind person, that's for sure. She never gets too high when she wins, never too low when she loses, which is very good in a poker player. Try to keep your emotions under control.
Flower, get you and Flower on it. Come on. Yeah.
All right, who's cheering for the Cowboys tonight? Anybody? Do they have any fans left at all? San Francisco hasn't been playing that well either. This is kind of a must-win for both of those teams. But who knows? Tong picks up an ace-king of diamonds. Throws just smooth calls for $2. Playing sneaky. Sometimes that's good, sometimes that's not good. Now when your queen comes, you don't know if you're good with your ace-king or not, but usually in this spot, first one that bets wins. We'll see. Well done already? Y'all done? Y'all done? Sweet.
I got 9 hands. I caught $2.
All right. And Super Cat
I had a 10.
does win.
Somebody that don't like the 49ers, so playing 49ers a lot.
Not one single person on the live feed said they're cheering for the Cowboys, Lorenzo. They have no fans left. Except for Paul. He's their only fan left.
Yeah, and he's ruining it.
7-12 in the fourth quarter.
Everyone hates Rodgers now for leaving the Jets.
We're on to hand 62, so we've probably got about 8 hands left or so of the night. Some we usually get around 70 in.
Green Bay, I never want to play for Green Bay. My nephew making to the NFL within the next couple of years.
And we got another tournament getting ready to start, so somebody's having fun out there. We've got Margaret with the best starting hand, King 5. She hits her king. Nobody else really hits anything, so if somebody doesn't bluff the ace, she is going to drag this pot down. She's not betting. Margaret. There are a lot of clubs out there too, though, which probably scares her, but here we go with the $10 bet. She does have 2 pair. And she's going to drag the pot down.
Do good here, huh?
I'm just getting paid.
Over there, no good.
The quarterback, he's running. He's such a quarterback in the NFL.
Well, here we go. Again, you've got Patty Mack and Lorenzo coming to you live back here from Poker House Fort Worth in Burleson, Texas. If you're tuning in to see the ladies live stream, well, you're looking at it. But we only had 4 ladies show up, so the ladies went over and invited some of the boys to play, and 4 of the guys stepped up and came over and played. So we're having what we call the Battle of the Sexes day today. So if you're enjoying this live stream, please join in tomorrow night for your very own Patty Mack's live stream coming to you from 7:15 to 10:15 tomorrow. And then another live stream, DJ's live stream on Wednesday night from 7:15 to 9:15. So we've got 3 live streams coming to you this week. Hope you'll join in. I'll be playing tomorrow night. And won't be able to join y'all on Wednesday because I'm going to go play in the World Series of Poker Circuit event up at Choctaw. Tong is back at his dirty work. Well, look who it is. It's Smokey the Bear.
It was completely inappropriate. We got microphones over here. You just went out on live.
Fires a bet. First one to bet drags it, or is representing the flush, drags it down.
What? Did you understand what she said?
We're off to hand number 64, getting near the end of our live stream, but we hope you'll continue joining us. Till the end, because we've still got some action for you. And I'm going to get out of here and go play in the Bomb Pot tournament. Well, we got a flop of ace 8-7. Well, now queen comes. CJ takes the lead. Flowers. Looking for an open-ended straight. Doesn't hit it. CJ's going to drag down the pot.
All right, Patty, I'm here to join you. I'll let you finish your, was that a strawberry there before we turn your mic back up?
I was actually chowing on some of the charcuterie board that the ladies gave to us today.
That's a special shout out to London for putting all that together.
Oh my gosh, it was good.
Shout out to London for we were worried about our schedule. We didn't know if Paul was going to make it in, and she sat down right where he is right now, and she worked out some more training. Was ready to take his spot, but luckily he came in, and she didn't have to come sit there for 3 hours.
She was ready to step in and deal or play, Lorenzo.
Oh yeah,
so
that's right.
We appreciate her very much,
Yeah,
and she
she's
fixed
a
the
rock star.
charcuterie board. This is a bomb pot. This may be the last hand of the night.
Yep, I believe it is.
So we'll see what happens here. And we're going to run through a few of our promotions, and then I'm going to head off to play in the 7 o'clock tournament. Lorenzo's going to do whatever Lorenzo does, which is a lot of work around here.
I've got the I'm ready for this once the stats come up because I've got the numbers crunched so we can determine who wins the battle of the sexes here.
Okay. I think Flowers is in a big lead, but we'll see.
Yeah,
oh, you got all the totals.
Yeah, I did ladies and gentlemen.
Okay,
so.
Cool. I look forward to seeing that. Flowers told me today he probably wasn't going to play in any more of these because he never wins money, and today he's cleaning up. So he may be back on DJ's game on Wednesday. We'll see. Well, I never know who's ahead on this stuff, man, so I usually wait till the very end to see what's up. Looks like a check mark already by Tongue.
Yeah. These new graphics, I'm not sure if that check mark means 100% or if it just means that they're going to win something. So, but CJ and Supercat here, you can see they have 0% next to them.
Yeah, so he has a 10 on the bottom.
Yeah, he does have queens up top.
Yeah. And a 10 on the bottom, there's nothing better than that. Supercat has a 3, so she's got.
Oh yeah.
So I don't understand that graphic either yet.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
And she also has a diamond redraw, so she's probably going to take one board and Tong will take the other, unless she folds. We'll see. Well, that might be why it's a check by his name.
Yeah.
There's some of that charcuterie board right back there that London made. Look at that. Looks great.
Yeah. Strawberries are so red. Can never find strawberries that are.
Yeah, Tongue's got quads on the top, but not on the bottom. So
yeah.
Thanks, Mike. Lane took a little bit of a beating tonight, but I know Lane. He'll be back again.
If I know Lane, he might have gone straight to another cash table. And Lane, on stream, his history on stream is if he's down, he's going to get back up. So we'll see how it turns out for him out there off stream.
He told me he won $5,000 in an event at the fort the other night.
Oh,
too,
really?
So he's playing on other people's money right now.
Yeah.
And Flowers is still playing on other people's money from the $20,000 rollout here. And there goes Lane's feet right to the cash table. So
yeah.
You were right. Kat, make the call, girl.
She looks like she's going to fold. She showed him her hand already.
Yeah. As long as it doesn't cross that line, it's still live. But how if she lays down trip threes with the king flush draw with it?
Yeah, it looks like she folded. Yep, there it is.
You needed the king on the bottom.
Wow.
That's all you had.
I tell you too.
There's the fold.
Okay.
So everyone's getting. You can see Mike with his rack there. Everyone's
Yeah.
starting to count their chips because we're going to be showing their stats to get them as accurate as possible to see who won in the battle of the sexes.
All right.
So the total. This is including our busters. So we had some ladies bust. We had some men bust.
Yep.
And so the total chip stack for all 4 men was 204. So this includes negatives.
Okay, gotcha.
You'll see here in a second that it includes negatives.
That leads me to believe the ladies won, but let's see.
The total chip stack for the ladies, which also includes negatives, is negative 255.
What?
And I do have reason to believe that this was because of that big pot Flowers won just a few hands ago. Because I think he made his way a little bit up here on the luck distribution. I don't remember what it was last time it ran.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think he made his way up quite a bit. The average chip stack for the men. Yep, see there's that massive pot that Flowers won.
2 big pots.
Yeah, 2 big pots, you're right. So the average chip stack for the men is 51. So it's their totals divided by the 4 men that played. 51 chips is their average stack. And the average for the ladies is negative 64. So that's their negative 255 divided by 4. Negative 64. That's a round up. So there's a $459 difference between the ladies and the men here in total stacks and their average stacks. So the men took it today.
If you just count the ladies, 3 ladies were in positive, I know. And only 2 men were positive, so you could say the ladies might have won that part of the tournament.
This is we decided last minute to turn this into a battle of the sexes. So we don't have the best stats here, the best sort of what word am I looking for? Rules, qualifications here to figure out who won. But
either way, it was a fun-filled, action-packed day.
It was super fun. I could tell everyone had fun.
Yeah, everybody had fun, except for maybe Lane got a little.
Yeah.
It's okay. Like he said, he's over to the cash table already.
Yeah.
And if you enjoyed today's broadcast, please join us tomorrow night for Patty Mac's live stream from 7:15 to 10:15, and again on Wednesday, DJ's game.
Is he going to be back for that?
I think he is, because I saw his name on our list and his list this week. So I think he'll be back. There's a couple more notables.
Yeah. Tongue, most hands won.
I bet he's the most hands lost too, though, wasn't he?
I wonder if we could.
No, Lane was. Okay.
I wonder if we could take some of these stats here into consideration to figure out who won the battle of the sexes here.
Unluckiest player D, lucky. So one lady was unluckiest, one was luckiest. Highest pots, Flowers won both biggest pots.
Yeah. Supercat, that tank time, I think most of that, I think that was all that bomb pot.
Yeah.
That last bomb pot hand, she was thinking about it for a while.
One other big hand she was in that she laid down.
Oh, she was thinking for a while.
Yeah. Margaret played very few hands. Flowers played very few hands, but Flowers ended up being the big winner. Margaret won a little bit of cash too.
Yeah. Lane is right between loose aggressive and calling station.
Yeah.
He's right in the middle.
But that's what wins Lane a lot of hands too.
And there it is.
Yeah.
There's Flowers with that winning chip stack.
Well, it was a great day, and Lorenzo, I'm going to sign out and go over and sign up for the 7 o'clock bomb pot, $1,500 guaranteed tournament tonight.
Yes.
Turn over the show to you, and thank you again for holding down the fort back here.
Yeah, thanks for coming through on commentary once again.
Appreciate you as always, my friend. Yeah. He's going to run through some stuff coming up, I think, and Patty Mac out. We'll hope to see you tomorrow night while I'm playing. Good night.
Thanks, Patty. Yep. We have made a pretty good amount of changes to our weekly tournament schedule here. The Build Your Own Stack tournament is gone. The $1,500 guaranteed daily evening tournament has made some changes as well. We have our noon free roll. That's, of course, every day at 12 p.m. This is a fun one, perfect for novice players, perfect for experienced players. Generally low stakes, but it is tournament, so those blinds do go up. And this is every day. There have been no changes made to this one as far as I'm aware. And we do have, of course, our $1,500 guaranteed, the one that's happening right now that Patty Mac is in line to sign up for, our $1,500 guaranteed free roll tournament with Bomb Pot. This is every Sunday and every Friday at 7 p.m. This seems to be our most popular tournament, but we'll see how it turns out with our new tournaments that we have going on. I know we have a $100 freeze out tournament. We have all sorts of new stuff. There are some days without tournaments in the evening, so head over to our Facebook page. You'll be able to find a post that has our entire week lined up for our new tournament schedule. Like I said, we got a freeze out. We got this Bomb Pot tournament going on. We made some changes to our $1,500 free roll without Bomb Pot. That's on different days now, too. We have our noon free roll every single day. Some new changes, so head over to our Facebook page and see if you can figure out which tournaments you're interested in. We got some new ones going on, and they're really exciting. We got some excitement going on in the room for them amongst our staff and amongst some of our players that know what's going on. So thanks to Patty Mac once again for coming through. I think he does such a great job. Everyone seems to like him here on the commentary. So thanks to Patty Mac for coming through. Shout out to London for that amazing charcuterie board that she put together, for getting ready to deal for us just in case Paul couldn't show up, getting ready to play for us just in case she was able to. Yeah, she's a rock star. Thanks to everyone for coming out and playing, for the ladies for having fun there, turning it over to the Battle of the Sexes. First time, maybe not last time. We'll see.